Subscribe to Master J and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of his fired uploads.
Andre Drummond. He is currently sit out. The team is not going to play him, because obviously the Cavs have big men depth right now, and they have too much of it. And obviously, Andre Drummond has to go. They have to get at least one or two, but Andre Drummond is the obvious man out. But he is different from a lot of those people, who are being bought in the buyout market or being traded. He is playing like himself, actually. Like Blake Griffin, they're saying him. He's not playing like himself. Andre is being him. It's just he's a traditional center. He's a traditional big man. He wasn't former All-Star. He could still play good. It's just, nowadays centers are different. So they want someone different who could benefit, be a game changer in the court nowadays. And Andre Drummond, here's the difference. He does not want to be bought out. So only a trade can happen. But if we go talk or say this to ourselves, can any trade make sense for Andre Drummond? We all know there was people say him to Brooklyn, him to, I don't know, any other teams. They say it doesn't make sense for them to trade Andre Drummond. Yes, he is up this year, but he had opted on a contract, and obviously, so that's a lot of money to trade for Andre Drummond. And is it worth it to give up some aspects for Andre Drummond? No, but I came up with a possibility that actually make an Andre Drummond trade make sense. And potentially, here are some trades. I have 3 teams that will want Andre Drummond, and it will be a win-win for both. It makes sense for both teams to make that trade. What is up, guys? It is Master J. Welcome back to the channel. And today, let's get to this. So if you guys don't know what this channel about, this is an NBA breakdown channel. I break down NBA trades, free agents, coaches, and more about the NBA. And I do some, scenarios and all. And I try to post 2 or 3 videos a week. And I hope that it's worth the subscribe. Please turn on that notification so you won't miss any of my latest uploads. Smash the like button to show your support and your appreciation to my videos. I try to make high quality videos, and I am getting better on my editing and all. I'm trying to change the format in this YouTube algorithm. I am noticing it and getting comfortable on it. And please subscribe. It will really help a lot. And let's get to the video. So, as always, we get to look at the stats. And like I said in the beginning of the video, Andre Drummond is playing like Andre Drummond. The guy who's averaging around 17 points. And overall, he's averaging 14.6 in his whole career. And he's obviously a monster rebounder. But nowadays, it's not all about, the big men center like Shaq back then, who always dominated with rebounding in the paint, who couldn't really shoot. But everything has evolved. It's all about 3-pointers, flashy point guards, and the Warriors have that introduced to the league. And Andre Drummond, obviously, he's not playing bad. It's just he opted into that contract. People wouldn't expect a lot of money for this kind of big man, traditional big man nowadays. Maybe back then, but it doesn't fly today. Now, let's get to this Cavaliers big man center depth right now. So obviously they have Andre Drummond, Jared Allen. They recently acquired him from the James Harden trade. Got JaVale McGee, who is a Anthony Davis on defense. I love this guy on defense, and I was a big fan of the Warriors, so I know how great was this guy. And it'll be great. Obviously, Larry Nance Jr. and Dean Wade, if you want to include him. I personally think he'll be a power forward, but Cavs didn't play him as a center. But JaVale McGee obviously is out. But the obvious man, unfortunately for Andre Drummond, he is out, the odd man out. And is to JaVale McGee and Andre Drummond. But we're just talking about Andre Drummond today. He is the 2-time All-Star here. And so let's get into the trade. Trade number 1. Let's get to the trade. Yes, first, let's just break it. There's a lot to break down here. You all might say, how does this make sense? because simply the Toronto Raptors have Kyle Lowry, who they're giving him up, who is very important to the championship run actually. But he's 36 years old. For 28 years old, actually, I'm not sure what age was he, but he's around that age. And a more younger potential center, which the Raptors actually need. They need a big man for the loss of Ibaka and Gasol. Obviously, Aaron Baines has been cutting it. Boucher, yeah, he's having a slow in his career. He's slowing down a bit now. He had an impressive beginning season right now. But Andre Drummond really solved the Raptors defense, rebounding, and the little offense, which is like a bonus. And for the Cavs, why would they do this? They would take him on his expiring deal, last year deal, and boom, they open up a lot of money on the cap space. And also, what I like about Andre Drummond here is that he is not playing terrible at all. He could bring anything. Well, offense is the bonus, what he provides, but he's mostly that rebounder, that exterior defense. But he can overall, do what back then centers, like what Shaquille O'Neal do. Trade number 2 here is a little different. The Celtics are giving up Kemba Walker, Romeo Langford, and Semi Ojeleye for Andre Drummond, Taurean Prince, and the 2022 second-round Wizards pick. And first of all, the Celtics get a center big man they need. I mean, Tice is great, Thompson's great, but this is the big trade they need that Danny Ainge needs to make it, actually. While they get an inconsistent vet, Taurean Prince, and while the Celtics, they get, Kemba Walker. They do need some point guard. Now, he is a little old, but I think once he play like himself again, they could trade him for more potential assets. While they get, young Romeo Langford, play him out, see what he can do. And, Semi Ojeleye, a good defender, but mostly he's in an expiring contract. Now, the last trade is Brooklyn. Now, before I get into it, obviously you might say Brooklyn, we're just going to sign him in free agency and buy him out. But Andre Drummond does not want to be buy out in the free market. He just wants to be traded, obviously. So what Brooklyn could do here is offer, DeAndre Jordan. I know. The reason why Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving were in the first place because they wanted their friend DeAndre Jordan. He was paid a lot in the team to be the star's friend. And obviously they forced him to pay a lot, but it's a big risk. If you really want to win championship these days, only stars can win in these leagues. Not a friend, not a favorite player. You need a star. And Andre Drummond could be that star who'll play with Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant. He'll provide a defense they need. The rebounding, I mean, if you have watched a little of their Nets moments games, the rebounding, sometimes they don't catch the rebound for some reason. And Andre Drummond can also play better defense than any of these 3 players right here. DeAndre Jordan, Landry Shamet, and Spencer Dinwiddie. Yeah, maybe Dinwiddie play better, but he's injured right now. While the Cavs get DeAndre Jordan, yes, another center. I'm not sure what they're going to do with him, but young Landry Shamet. And I guess they could. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Spencer Dinwiddie, but this trade actually makes sense financially and on the floor. That is enough, guys. That is enough for today's video. Yes, I know it's another short video. That was also from the last video. Check that out. I have one on the top side of these videos. I have the video for last video, which was a Warriors blueprint for Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond. In the bottom video, 3 trades that will help the Denver Nuggets win a championship. And also I had some fans that request me saying that the playlist I made, for all the video are not updated. I will update that. Hopefully tomorrow it will be fully updated. And this is Master J. Please support this channel, subscribe, turn on the notifications, smash the like button. And this is me, Master J. Peace out.